France was an absolute disaster for Ferrari, with Charles Leclerc's crash from the lead a turning point in the title chase. You can now watch full 24-minute episodes of The Inside Line at our official home on unbeaten.com. "2022 may have marked Paul Ricard's 18th and final Formula One event, but the race will forever be remembered for Ferrari's stunning implosion, with Charles Leclerc's mistake, a spin into the barriers, costing him not just the win, but likely the title. That shot in the foot enabling reigning F1 world champion Red Bull's Max Verstappen to cruise to his 7th win of the season and put one hand on a second successive crown. The Dutchman, on his record 130th start for Red Bull, finished over 10 seconds up on the Mercedes pair for his 27th career win, equaling Sir Jackie Stewart's haul on the all-time list. But even Verstappen was gutted for Leclerc. "It was really unlucky for Charles, and I'm glad he's okay. It could have been a really fun race because both cars were so quick," he said. France was nightmare fuel for the Scuderia, not just because of Leclerc's crash on lap 18, his second costly unforced error this year after Imola, but also its strategic bungle that likely robbed Carlos Sainz of a podium, with a 5-second time penalty for an unsafe release under the safety car on lap 19 and unnecessary pit stop on lap 42. "Yes, I was in the middle of an overtake, but the team believed that was the right lap to stop and come back through the field," he said. Ferrari chief Mattia Binotto also tried to spin in the aftermath, suggesting astonishingly it was positive the car was competitive in France, despite its championship hopes in tatters. "Now we look ahead to Hungary, where we want to fight for the win once again," he said. Mercedes was all smiles in the aftermath of Paul Ricard, with the Silver Arrows bagging its first double podium for 2022, with Sir Lewis Hamilton second following his 300th start. Though the Brit, now one of 6 to reach F1's triple ton, has to shake the associated curse, with none of the decorated drivers on the list winning races after they reached the magic number. Mercedes, however, is determined to end its winless run. "We need to stay humble because our car is just not good enough to fight with the teams in the front. We are lacking 6 to 7 tenths to the leaders," said team boss Toto Wolff. Red Bull Racing's other driver Sergio Perez looked on for the podium, but had to settle for 4th place with 3 laps to go, after Mercedes' George Russell timed his virtual safety car restart to perfection. "I struggled with tire management, and it was tough to get on top of it," said the Mexican. Fernando Alonso led a second straight double points finish for French Marc Alpine, the Spaniard's 6th, 2 spots up on Esteban Ocon. The double world champion also broke the record for laps raced in F1. To the drivers' standings, and Verstappen is now an almost unassailable 63 points ahead of fading title rival Leclerc. Perez is 7 points behind the Monegasque and closing. Onto the constructors, and Red Bull is 82 points ahead of Ferrari, with Mercedes 44 behind the Scuderia in 3rd. Alpine is 4 ahead of rival McLaren for best of the rest. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.